The K-drama world rarely escapes controversy, and Bon Appetit, Your Majesty has already become one of the most talked-about premieres of the year. A breakout star from Squid Game 2, Park Sung-hoon, was originally set to headline this series, until a single social media misstep changed everything. The role was recast with rising actor Lee Chae-min, sparking heated debates among fans and critics alike. In this video, we'll break down the controversy, the divided public reaction, and what this shift means for the drama's future. And since I've already watched the first 2 episodes, I'll also share my honest, spoiler-free impressions on why this isn't just another time travel romance. Let's dive in. Before the controversy, Park Sung-hoon was on fire. After starring as Cho Hyun-ju, a transgender ex-Special Forces soldier in Squid Game Season 2, which dropped December 26, 2024, he became a global name. His role in the Netflix juggernaut, praised by outlets like Soompi and The Hollywood Reporter, earned him admiration for tackling a complex character, despite debates about a cisgender actor playing a trans role. Park was already known for villain roles in The Glory and Queen of Tears, but Squid Game skyrocketed his fame, landing him magazine covers like W Korea and brand deals. Fans called him a scene stealer, and his casting as King Yi Hyun in Bon Appetit, Your Majesty opposite Yoona was hyped as his big leading man break. But then, everything changed. Just days after that massive career high, a single story post flipped the narrative. On December 30th, 2024, during South Korea's 7-day mourning period for the Jeju airplane crash, Park posted an explicit image on his Instagram story. According to Korea Jungang Daily, Soompi, and Newsis, it was a parody poster of Squid Game inspired by a Japanese adult video, featuring women in explicit poses or nudity, mimicking the show's iconic aesthetic. No source describes the image as cruel or graphically violent. Some early reports exaggerated the claims. What we do know is that the post was in very poor taste and was quickly deleted within minutes. But by then, screenshots had already gone viral, sparking outrage. Fans criticized it as disrespectful and tone-deaf, especially considering it happened during a time of national mourning. BH Entertainment issued a statement that day, saying Park accidentally posted the image while sorting DMs, intending to report it to his manager as problematic content. Park apologized, saying he was deeply shocked and extremely sorry and promised to be more careful. Was it just bad timing, or something deeper about how celebrities are expected to behave in moments of national tragedy? This wasn't just a social media slip, it was a cultural and industry bombshell. First, the timing was catastrophic. The Jeju air crash, which tragically claimed 179 lives, had South Korea in mourning, and public figures were expected to show utmost respect. An explicit post, even accidental, was seen as a slap in the face. Second, the content clashed with Bon Appetit, Your Majesty's wholesome rom-com vibe, set for a global Netflix release. Studio Dragon, known for hits like My Love from the Star, couldn't risk a tainted image in such a conservative industry. Third, fans were divided. Some called for Park's removal, questioning his judgment and citing the adult video's exploitative connotations, while others defended him, arguing it was a mistake and his apology was sincere. The debate spiraled into a broader discussion about celebrity accountability, with social media amplifying the outrage. By January 2, 2025, BH Entertainment clarified their initial statement, admitting it wasn't fully accurate but offering little detail, which fueled skepticism. So where does the line fall? Should one mistake define an entire career, or do we allow room for human error? The backlash was too much. On January 8th, Park gave a tearful apology during a Squid Game Season 2 interview, saying he was reflecting deeply. But Studio Dragon wasn't budging. On January 12th, after close discussions, they announced Park's exit from Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, stating the explicit post didn't align with the drama's tone. The script reading was cancelled, a rare move signaling the controversy's severity. This wasn't just a personal hit. It sparked industry-wide debates about social media responsibility and casting ethics. Park's career took a blow. He was even omitted from the Glory promotional montages, suggesting a deliberate distancing. The incident highlighted how quickly a scandal can derail a rising star, especially in K-drama's high-stakes world, where global scrutiny and fan power reign supreme. Even the female lead, Yoona, commented cautiously in interviews, saying she understood the sensitivity of the situation and hoped audiences would focus on the story moving forward. That shows you how serious this controversy was inside the industry. At the end of the day, this controversy highlights just how high the stakes are in the K-drama world. For some, Park Sung-hoon's mistake was too serious to overlook, especially given the timing. For others, it was a human error that got magnified under the harsh spotlight of fame. What's clear is that moments like these spark larger conversations about accountability, forgiveness, and the pressures of being a public figure in South Korea's entertainment industry. Whether viewers see it as a career setback or just a stumble, the debate is far from one-sided. But while Park was stepping back, the production had to move forward, and fast. Enter Lee Chae-min. On January 13th, the Korea Times reported Lee Chae-min was in talks to replace Park, with the cast finalized by January 24th. Lee Chae-min, only 24, stepped into the role of King Yi-hyun just 10 days before filming began on January 23, 2025. At an August 19th press conference, he admitted, "The pressure was huge, but Yoona and director Jang Tae-yoo guided me." Director Jang praised Chae-min, saying, "He's 120% perfect for the role," while Yoona raved about their chemistry. Some fans questioned the age gap with Yoona, 35, but others loved Lee Chae-min's fresh energy and comedic timing. Honestly, while watching the drama, I didn't feel weird about the age gap at all, and I only realized his age while researching afterward. That's honestly insane, in a really good way. The drama premiered on August 23, 2025, tying for #1 in ratings, proving the recasting didn't derail its success. Now, let's talk about Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. I've watched the first 2 episodes, dropped August 23rd and 24, 2025, and I'm hooked. Yoona plays a modern chef who time-slips to Joseon to cook for a picky king, Lee Chae-min. Honestly, I thought, another time travel drama? Same old. But it's so fresh, blending survival, romance, and food in a unique way. Yoona's comedic timing is hilarious. She makes the kitchen chaos pure gold. Lee Chae-min nails the king's complex layers from tyrannical to magnetic. As an average cook who loves food shows, I'm obsessed with the visuals. Every dish is art. This could be the next Mr. Queen. I have to admit, I'm a bit concerned about how the ending will go. After Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Ryo, which took me years to get over, or maybe I still haven't, I'm definitely not ready for another heartbreak. Please, Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, have mercy on us, no more shattered hearts. So what do you think? Was recasting the right move, or did Park deserve another chance? Should a single post define a career, or is there room for grace?